Have you ever wondered why we're all running? From the person struggling to make rent to the CEO working 8-hour days, there's this shared sense of chasing. If all we truly need is food and shelter, why does life feel like a never-ending race for everyone? At its core, this struggle isn't just about money. It's a deeply human condition. For someone facing poverty, the fight is for survival, to earn, to eat, to secure a roof over their head. But for those who have achieved material wealth, the struggle doesn't just disappear, it transforms. It becomes a fight for meaning, for inner peace, for a sense of contentment that money can't buy. Yet, underneath it all, both are driven by the exact same force, a deep-seated desire to feel secure and fulfilled. Think about it. We humans are wired to seek more. It's in our nature. Once our basic survival needs are met, our minds don't simply power down and say, okay, we're done. Instead, the finish line just moves further away. For a person who's hungry enough is a warm meal. Simple, it's tangible. But for someone who has all the food they could ever want, enough becomes something else. It might be status, more comfort, or a deeper emotional satisfaction.
Ow.
The hunger changes its form, but it never truly goes away. We often fall into the trap of thinking, once I get that promotion, or once I buy that house, or once I find the perfect partner, then I'll finally be at peace. We create these illusions of completion, believing that happiness is a destination we can arrive at. But peace isn't found in an achievement. It's found in awareness. Without that inner shift, both the poor and the rich are caught in the same endless chase, just on different tracks. The common thread that ties us all together is human desire. Rich or poor, most of us wake up each day with a sense of something missing, a need, a longing, a hope for something more. This is the engine that drives humanity forward, that inspires innovation and art. But it's also the source of our restlessness. The struggle remains the same because its source desire and attachment is universal. The poor fight for their next meal. The rich fight for a sense of purpose. They are different battles, but they spring from the same hunger. The end of the struggle doesn't come from having more. It never does. It comes from understanding what enough truly means for you. When a person learns to balance their effort with acceptance, their ambition with gratitude, that endless frantic chase finally begins to quiet down. So, if a daily meal is all we physically need, why do we fight? Why do we hurt each other? And why do we chase things so relentlessly? Yes, at the most basic level, every human being needs food, shelter, and safety. But once those needs are met, something inside us keeps reaching. And that more we're reaching for isn't always physical. It's emotional, it's psychological, and it's spiritual. A daily meal feeds the body, but our soul hungers for something else entirely, for meaning, for love, for validation, for a sense of significance. We don't just want to survive. We want to feel that our lives matter. This is why even after eating a good meal, earning a good salary, and sleeping in a comfortable bed, so many of us still feel a persistent emptiness inside. This inner hunger drives people to do all sorts of things. We seek approval from others, constantly checking for likes and comments. We compete for recognition at work, hoping a title will finally make us feel worthy. Or we work tirelessly, hoping that success will finally fill that void. But it rarely does, because you can't fill an inner emptiness with outer achievements. It's like trying to fill a bucket that has a hole in the bottom. This even explains why we fight in our relationships. When we don't understand our own inner needs, we start expecting other people to fulfill them for us. We project our needs for love, attention, and respect onto our partners, family, and friends. When we don't get what we want, precisely the way we imagined it, we react. Our ego steps in, whispering, "I'm right, they're wrong." And just like that, love can curdle into conflict. It's not born from a lack of care, but from our own unmet emotional hunger. On a darker level, pain that isn't healed often gets transferred onto others. Some people, unable to manage their inner suffering, project it outward. This can manifest as a need for control, aggression, or manipulation. Many harmful acts begin not purely from greed, but from a profound sense of emptiness and disconnection. When people lose touch with their own feelings, they lose touch with empathy for others. And what about that person working 18 hours a day? For many, work isn't just about money, it has become their entire identity. They chase success because it gives them a tangible sense of worth, a fleeting feeling of being enough. But the great irony is, the more they chase that feeling, the further away it moves. It's not ambition that drains people. It's the unhealed underlying belief that says, I must do more, achieve more, to finally deserve peace. The universal truth is this: every single one of us, whether rich or poor, lonely, or surrounded by loved ones, is searching for the same things. We're all looking for peace, a sense of belonging, and a feeling of purpose. The problem is, most of us are looking for it in all the wrong places. We look for it outside ourselves, in food, in other people, in possessions, in praise. We keep forgetting that real, lasting nourishment can only begin from within. So yes, everyone needs a daily meal. But the deeper, more profound hunger is for connection, for acceptance, and for a purpose that resonates with our soul. And until we learn to feed our minds and souls with awareness, self-love, and truth, the world will keep on fighting, working, and hurting, all in a desperate hope of finding a peace that was never truly lost, only forgotten. Thank you so much for watching and reflecting on this with me. If this resonated with you, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more content like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, be kind to yourself.